Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? Unfortunately, you know, I don't think I'm sick, but I sound like it because of my nose. It's all stuffy, allergies are coming back, it sucks, I know, but yeah. Anyways, let's get right on into the news. So it's been a while since we did one of these, but we have a lot of news to cover. The second dev diary came out, 2 new species field guides, and another park management guide. And unfortunately, a little bit of bad news, but we'll get to the bad news first, that way so it's all positive later. So we got a lot to cover, so let's get right on into it. Now, quickly, this topic is the negative one that was announced by Frontier a few weeks ago, I think. And it is that dinosaurs will have customizable skins, which is good, but not customizable different pattern types. You can have one pattern, sure, you can change the color, but you can't change the pattern types. I'm pretty sure that is. Now, this has caused a lot of concern amongst the community, and that would be the only negative piece of news I have today. It is a shame that we can't give our dinosaurs more patterns, but you know, this is only the base game. We don't have DLCs coming out, we don't have updates coming out. A lot more could change, so yeah, don't worry about this one too much, because I'm sure at some point of the game it will be fixed, hopefully.
On Jurassic World Evolution 2, and we're here to talk to you about our most captivating and authentic Jurassic World experience yet. Many of us on the game team have grown up with the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies in our lives. As a child, I watched Jurassic Park in the cinema and I fell in love with the dinosaurs on the screen, and then as an adult watching Jurassic World, it was so exciting. And this is a great opportunity for us to be part of that franchise and work alongside Universal and build upon the universe that they've created in the films, but allow us to use those iconic characters and dinosaurs and craft our own narrative for players to enjoy.
To us, the Jurassic World franchise is about capturing that sense of awe and wonder when you see a dinosaur for the first time. And I think that's something really magical about this franchise that we really wanted to bring to Jurassic World Evolution 2. Hi, my name is James Stant and I'm the Dialogue Manager on Jurassic World Evolution 2.
In this dev diary, we're going to show you how we're bringing our authentic experience in 2 of our game modes, Campaign and Chaos Theory. We're really excited to show you what you can expect.
Both the Campaign and the Chaos Theory mode are set in the Jurassic World universe.
Jurassic World Evolution 2's campaign mode is set in the aftermath of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. The dinosaurs are no longer confined to Isla Nublar and are now wild across the United States of America. That freedom is now creating dangerous situations that the player is going to have to handle. I'm Dan Davies, I'm a principal designer on Jurassic World Evolution 2.
The player is recruited by the government agency who are responsible for tracking down these dinosaurs and safely capturing them. And it's not just about the safety of the people, it's about the safety of the dinosaurs too.
The player will be in charge of this initiative, working for the Department of Fish and Wildlife as they work alongside iconic franchise characters.
We're bringing back characters that players are going to recognise from the Jurassic World movies. Claire Deering and Owen Grady have been hired for their expertise in dealing with dinosaurs in these kinds of situations. They're going to accompany you as you travel around the United States, capturing and containing the dinosaurs now out in the wild.
We are so excited to be bringing back some of our own characters. We have Dr. Kajal Dua, Isaac Clement, Cabot Finch and George Lambert. These characters will provide support and guide the player towards success.
The player's role in campaign mode is very different to the other modes that we have in the game. Instead of focusing on building theme parks and using the dinosaurs to make as much money as possible, they're now dealing with the dinosaurs that are in the wild across the United States. This involves capturing them and then safely containing them in facilities that the player has built. Hello, my name's Adam Woods and I'm the executive producer on Jurassic World Evolution 2.
As you can imagine, the player will face a number of challenges. The dangerous dinosaurs are just the beginning. They will be facing calamities, snowstorms, sandstorms. We are also introducing a number of new injuries and illnesses that can affect the well-being of the dinosaurs, and these will be another obstacle that the player will have to face.
This is completely uncharted territory. They're away from the confines of tropical islands, away from the Jurassic World gates. This is completely new, it's bigger, and it's more challenging for the player.
Chaos Theory mode allows players to be a part of the Jurassic World franchise. Alternate timelines explore how key events could have panned out differently now that the player is in a decisive role.
The players will experience a what-if scenario from each of the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies. They'll be in charge of either building a theme park or a facility based on that movie. For example, in the Lost World Jurassic Park scenario, they're going to try to succeed where others have failed and bring the San Diego part to the masses.
Chaos Theory mode for us was really exciting as developers because it was a great opportunity for us to go back to movies that we've really loved and grown up with, and provide players that opportunity to go and experience these what-if scenarios and wish fulfillment of being in those moments from the films as they have their own impact in what's happening in these scenarios.
Across both Campaign and Chaos Theory mode, the player is going to be encountering a large number of prehistoric species. We've worked really hard to ensure the species are authentic to the level or scenario that you're in. For example, you'll be coming face to face with the Indominus Rex in the Jurassic World Chaos Theory scenario. I'm really looking forward to the players enjoying these up-close moments with the dinosaurs from the ground level. It really gives a unique and different perspective to the scenarios.
I'm very excited to see players experience these new original stories that we've crafted in Campaign mode and Chaos Theory mode, seeing dinosaurs in new locations as they work alongside these characters and the stories that we've created.
I'm really excited for players to experience these iconic characters in our original story.
I'm really excited about the players experiencing the Chaos Theory scenarios and making these iconic movie moments their own, whether it's bringing Jurassic Park San Diego to the masses or building their own version of Jurassic World.
Jurassic World stories are so iconic, and we are very proud to have created our own to be part of that, and we're looking forward to sharing that with you.
Okay, so let's talk about the Dev Diary 2. Now, as we can see in the beginning, we have a pretty nice opening shot there with the Brachiosaurus and the Triceratops running. It is quite funny how it runs, and then we got the pretty cool looking background there. This shows how big, well, obviously all of that won't be buildable space, but that shows how big, sort of the, not necessarily the buildable map, but the map will be in general, so that's cool. And then we have this amazing shot here of the amphitheater on the mainland, San Diego probably. This is in the Chaos Theory mode, and as you can see, there are a lot of thatched roof buildings, so it is going for the Jurassic Park style, which is cool. Now, in this shot we can see two Carnotaurus doing the same animation as the Chanceosaurus and Allosaurus in the pre-order trailer. Now this will probably be shared with dozens of other carnivores, and it is a little bit unfortunate that we can't just have unique animations. However, I get it, they do have to release this game, and they don't want to take 5 more years to give every single species their unique animation. So this does save time, and besides, it is still a pretty cool animation. Moving on, we have some Stegosaurus here near the fence. That's pretty cool. We got the danger sign there, looking lovely. And then we have a unknown aquatic species. Many speculate this to believe that to be the Tylosaurus. Yeah, but if they were making a Tylosaurus, I don't know if they would just go for it being that plain. I feel like there'd be a little bit of the Jurassic Park the game style on it, but who knows. But yeah, it looks amazing, and we don't really know what it is yet, but we'll just have to wait until we get either a field guide, or it pops up somewhere else, or the game releases. So yeah. And then we have a shot of the T-Rex at Jurassic Park San Diego. Looks pretty cool in an enclosure there. Then we meet our dialogue manager, James Stant. And yeah, an authentic Jurassic World experience. We get the leaked mention of Arizona being a location. So that would be the desert map, I'd imagine. Here's some Brachiosaurus. They look pretty cool there. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we meet Dan Davies, principal designer. And here is a helicopter from Fish and Wildlife going out to dart a wild Allosaurus. And once it is darted, it can be airlifted into the enclosure. And look at that animation. It does a little scratch. That looks pretty cool. Now, also to mention that unlike the first game, if a dinosaur isn't moved in a certain amount of time after being tranquilized, they can wake up again. So you would want to be quick about that. Now we get to see some more Jeeps and Stegosaurus. That's kind of became a staple with trailers with this game. And yeah, here is the Ranger team, and we can see they are observing a baryonyx. So yeah, it is apparently missing rock. So rocks will have to be in its enclosure. So that is pretty much what the Ranger station does. We'll get to that later. And then we see a little bit of the first mission with 2 Carnotaurus and a abandoned camp in Washington. So that looks pretty interesting. Now, if we continue through here, we have the ACU unit darting a wild Triceratops. Then the Ranger station performing a status check on the Triceratops. Now it looks like we have options up there, which is binoculars and flare. So that could be interesting. Now, we've already seen Adam Woods before. And then here is the medical center that your mobile veterinary unit can use, that I would imagine heals and recover our dinosaur's health and heal it from disease or whatnot, possibly. And then we just get some more amazing shots of the amphitheater, and inside we can see 2 T-Rexes with the color scheme of those in the Lost World. So it would be interesting to see if we can see them, the doe and buck return. I think that's it. Oh yeah. Then we have some shots of the Ford Explorers going, and if you have a good eye, you would have noticed that there is a Compsognathus right there, and it kind of hops around. I think those are Pachycephalosaurus in the background there. And yeah, they are just really proud with this amphitheater, I can tell. Then we can see what looks to be the Jurassic World Chaos Theory. That's Main Street probably down there. The aviary, although it does look a bit different. And then what a lot of people were excited for, and me included, I guess, the Indominus Rex. There it is. Look at that. That looks absolutely amazing. It has that very thin jaw that we literally don't know how it doesn't break. But yeah, it's there. And yeah, that is pretty much everything that we get with this new dev diary. So yeah, that looks pretty cool.
As you start building your park, you will need specialist teams to assist you. The park teams are a group of highly skilled professionals that help you maintain control and ensure your park is running smoothly. They are comprised of Rangers, Capture Team, and the MVU teams, who all have specific roles to play. Rangers observe and maintain dinosaur enclosures utilizing the new Ranger posts. They can be assigned to patrol automatically and keep a close eye on the welfare of your animals. The Mobile Veterinary Unit is a new addition to the park teams. The MVU is a field-based team tasked to treat dinosaurs with injuries or diseases. The Capture Team can be deployed at a moment's notice to tranquilize any dinosaur that has escaped its enclosure. These teams are essential to any park. With them on your side, what could possibly go wrong?
Okay, so now we are on the 3rd management guide. I think this is the 3rd for Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now, as you can see, we have a pretty nice background here with the beach. That does look sort of plain, but over there you can see some trees. And a lot of people speculate that that is buildable area all the way over there. Possibly, but I doubt it. Not all of it anyway. But here are the Ranger teams. We've seen them before. And here are some more shots of the park and stuff. Now this shot right here is famous, apparently, right now. Because we know with the first game that they kind of like to add more parts with narrow passageways. Take Isla Muerta for example. When it comes to opening up to a new space with, you know, very slim passageways. So people speculate that all that tree area is buildable, which I can believe, because if we were left with just that, yeah, so I think that not all of it, but some of it is buildable area. Moving on, we now have individual shots of our ranger team driving there, and our ACU flying, and the mobile veterinary unit. Now, as we can see some Triceratops and Stegosaurus living together, which was suggested very early on with the first Dev Diary that wouldn't be possible. But, yeah, why not? Now, here is what the Ranger team can do, and now I'm pretty sure it passes by a Diplodocus there, and it goes through here. Now you can control it, or like on your own, or just assign it to do it. Here's an Allosaurus, there's the Ranger team post, and then here's the veterinary unit. It's going to check in on a sick Triceratops. So we can see its equipment is medical scanner, medicate, and flare. So maybe this will have like the dart gun that can heal and stuff. And it looks like it's doing a scan. It has low health, comfort is 47, ready to break out, and health is 12%, really not good. So you scan and stuff, and yeah, so that would be very interesting to use. Now, this is the ACU that can be used to tranquilize loose dinosaurs. We've seen these before. Now, I would like to point out, and I am not the first to notice this, but there is open and closed umbrellas there. So those are most likely decoration, however not 100% confirmed, but if it was decoration, that is a pretty nice variety there. So here's an Allosaurus being angry because it has a dart in it right now, and then being transported back to where it belongs. And yeah, that is pretty much it so far for the management guide, the third one in fact. Moving onwards to our two new species field guides, we have some of the most iconic carnivorous dinosaurs from the Cretaceous period, those being the Tyrannosaurus rex and the Velociraptor.
The iconic T-Rex is one of the deadliest predators of all time. Its powerful predator jaws contain over 60 thick, bone-shattering teeth and bite force that is enough to crush a car. The Velociraptor is a highly intelligent predator, dangerous alone and truly deadly when hunting in packs. Velociraptors can outpace and outwit almost any victim they cast their eyes upon.
And that is currently everything that we know so far about Jurassic World Evolution 2. That is, of course, if you watched every news video, because this video did not cover everything. However, if you've been keeping up with all the news, then that is currently everything. But until next time, everyone, goodbye.